Hello and welcome back to another video. Euro 2024 kicks off on Friday with the open fixture between Germany and Scotland at the Allianz Arena. If you'd like to take me on and play along at home, then make sure you visit the Superbru website where I've set up a predictions league. All the details are in the description. The pool code for this tournament is REINHEAR. But as I said, it all kicks off on Friday where Germany take on Scotland. Germany, the hosts, really got to favour the Germans in this one. Scotland going into this tournament not really in the best of form, but they did have a very good qualifying campaign. Of course, they beat Spain in Scotland 2-0. But although Germany haven't had a lot of competitive fixtures since the World Cup, I believe the Germans will win this one 2-0. We then move on to Cologne on Saturday where Hungary take on Switzerland. Again, this one's in Group A. Hungary, a lot of people's dark horses for the tournament, take on Switzerland, who are always decent in tournaments. But I do fancy Hungary to take the spoils in this one and with 3 points in a 2-1 victory. We then move on to the Olympic Stadium in Berlin in Group B where Spain take on Croatia. And talk about teams who do well in tournaments. You've got Croatia, however, they're taking on a Spain team who are fantastic, who have fantastic recent form. And I've got to go with Spain in this one, and I'm going to go for, it's going to be tight, a 2-1 victory to Spain. We then move on to Dortmund where Italy take on Albania. Albania in the qualifying campaign, I think it was just the one victory on the road. Italy, I'm not convinced with them. Of course, they're defensively, the likes of Cellini, of course, retiring from international football. So in this one, can Italy get a result? I think they will just about, and I'm going to go for a 1-0 victory. We then move on to Hamburg on Sunday where Poland take on Netherlands. Not really impressed with Poland. They were very lucky to get through that play-off match against Wales where they came through on penalties. And Netherlands looking very good. Defensively, they're looking solid. So I'm going to have to go for a 2-0 victory to the Dutch in that one. Again on Sunday, the Mercedes-Benz Arena in Stuttgart, we've got Slovenia taking on Denmark. Slovenia looking decent themselves. Denmark coming into the tournament in good form, especially in the friendlies, etc. So I am going to go for a Denmark win, and I'm going to go for a 3-1 victory. Højbjerg, of course, for Manchester United, probably amongst the goals there. Then we move on to Sunday at 8 o'clock. I've got Serbia taking on England. England going into this tournament as big favourites with the bookies and big favourites in this match. Probably going to be too strong for Serbia, but England's defence aren't convincing. I think England will come away with the victory though in a 2-1 win. Then we return to the Allianz Arena where Romania take on Ukraine. Difficult one this one. Romania coming through their Euro qualifying group, I could say with ease really. Top of the table there. Ukraine, always a tough team to take on, but I think Romania will come through in the end in a 2-1 victory. Had many draws in this tournament so far, have we? Then we've got Belgium coming up against Slovakia. Got to fancy Belgium in this one, and I fancy them to come through a 2-0 win, even though the Belgium team got a lot of experience there, haven't they? Whether they're going to be too old for this tournament, probably not. Then we move on to Dusseldorf where Austria take on France. France, another one of the favourites for this tournament, and I think they'll take all 3 points in this one in a 3-0 win. Then back to Dortmund where Turkey take on Georgia. Georgia, a bit of an unknown quantity coming through on the playoffs, of course. Turkey, flat to deceive sometimes, won their group, of course, which featured Croatia and Wales, and I think Turkey will come through with a win here in a 1-0 victory. And the final match of game around one sees Portugal taking on Czech Republic. Ronaldo amongst the goals in a recent friendly victory over Republic of Ireland, and I fancy them to come through this tie 2-1. So those are my predictions for game round 1. Make sure you leave your predictions over at the Superbru website. As I said, all the details are in the description. So that's game round 1 done and dusted. Don't think I had any draws in that one, which will be unusual for game round 1, but joining me again in a few days where I'll be predicting game round 2. But for now, enjoy the football for the next few days and evenings, and I'll see you next time.